Welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we took down Team Rocket at the Celadon City corner at their Rocket hideout, and we got the Silph Scope from someone named Giovanni. In this episode, with that Silph Scope, we can actually, like this sign says over here, New Silph Scope, make the invisible plain to see. Silph Company. We can use the Silph Scope to identify all those mysterious ghosts here in the Rocket place, in Pokemon Tower. So there are Pokemon that we can actually catch here that we couldn't before because we weren't able to identify them. So let's go over all the new Pokemon, and we can just breeze through this area because we already took down all of the channelers. Anyway, there's 3 new Pokemon that we can catch on this area, and they're only available on this area. Actually, that's not true. But anyway, check this out. With a Silph Scope in your inventory, you can see Ghastly, your first Ghost-type Pokemon. Even though we fought many of these with the channelers, now you can catch them if you want, and they can actually be very helpful Pokemon in one gym in particular. But I have another idea that I'm going to use for this one gym, and I did use a Ghastly and Haunter in my Crystal walkthrough. So Ghastly, so let's go over them like I said now. You can catch Ghastly on every single floor, is the most common. The next one is Haunter, which is kind of like the middle least kind of Pokemon that appears in this area. And the last one is Cubone. You can actually catch Cubone here in this area, and there's actually a reason why you can catch Cubone, but I'll get to that in a while. That lady won't let me go through there, so we're going to enter this purified protected zone, which we really didn't need to go through. Let me make sure that I have my Pokemon. I want Charmeleon out in front. But those are the 3 Pokemon that you can catch here in this area. Those are the only 3 Pokemon you can catch here in this area. So, we're going to climb all the way up to the 7th floor to where there was a pair of stairs where the ghost would not let us get through. If you remember that, if you recall, there was a ghost that wouldn't let us go up a certain flight of stairs. But now with the Silph Scope, we are able to do that. And actually, I'm going to switch back over to Ivysaur because it'll have more of an advantage just in this next little piece right here. Alright, all you have to do is have the Silph Scope with you right here, but be gone, intruders. There's the ghost again. Ghost appeared. Silph Scope unveiled the ghost's identity. Wild Marowak appeared. This is Marowak. I don't know why I kind of said it like this is the battle against whatever. No matter what you do, you cannot catch this Marowak. Do not waste your time trying to catch it. What you have to do is you have to basically, well, kill it. You have to make it faint. Yay, we're now level 30. And we're trying to learn Razor Leaf. Oh, great move. I'm actually going to get rid of Tackle for Razor Leaf. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. That is so sad, and that's why we can catch Cubone here, because apparently there's Marowaks here, and this Marowak apparently died, and now it went into the afterlife. So now let's see what's up here in this area. Stop right there. Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we're setting him straight. So, render yourself invisible or prepare to fight. Check who it is again. We literally fought them in the last episode, and they really want to come and try to fight us again. And literally, in the span of one episode, each of their Pokemon has raised 2 levels, but not only that, because Meowth is level 27, with the moves Bite, Growl, Screech, Payday, so nothing too difficult here except that it's gained 2 levels. Ooh, I should have used my new Razor Leaf move on this Meowth. Ooh, I will get to, even though it'll be overkill. Whatever, I'm going to do it anyway. So, Arbok is their next Pokemon. I'm going to send Charmeleon out for this battle. So, in the course of 1 episode, basically us from traveling from Celadon City to Lavender Town to the Pokemon Tower, they've evolved their Pokemon. This is Arbok, level 27, evolution of Ekans, with the moves Bite, Leer, Poison Sting, Glare. Oh, and there's Glare now. Charmeleon is paralyzed. So, even though it grew 2 levels, evolved, it's basically still the same Pokemon with the same exact moves. So, again, nothing too difficult, though its stats are probably a little bit better than they were before. But if I can just get in a hit here, there we go. It's not going to do a lot of damage still. Let's see if a scratch will actually hit, but it will do less. I will never know. Okay, let's put Jolteon out there. Jolteon could use the experience, and we haven't used him in a battle yet, so let's just do a quick attack here. Okay, that did absolutely like nothing. We're still going to quick attack you over and over and over again. Eventually, you will lose damage and faint before Jolteon does, because you do not have the move Wrap, and I am faster than you with quick attack, so you are down. That's my logic behind it. Last up is Wheezing. Wheezing is level 27, the evolution of Coughing, with the moves Tackle, Smog, and Sludge. This thing is a little bit more different. This thing knows Sludge, but Pikachu also learned a new move, Thunderbolt, and I knew that probably wasn't going to do a lot of damage. But I went for it anyway. And do you see how much damage Sludge did there? Yeah, a lot of damage. Great move. Great poison-type move. Now you're going to face the wrath of my strongest and completely over-leveled Pokemon, Kadabra, because I really need to train my other Pokemon, and I probably could have used a Confusion instead of an Overkill Psybeam, and getting 1,000 experience, which could have gone to another Pokemon. But nonetheless, you will regret this. And we picked up some extra money because of Meowth's payday. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. If you're playing Red and Blue, you will be battling, I believe, just 3 Rocket Grunts instead of Justy and James. Come over here. Welly. Whoa, okay, Cubone. Cubone. I never ran into a Cubone here in this area, and Cubone only appears at a 5% rate on this last floor. I'm not going to catch Cubone. If you want to catch Cubone, obviously there it is for you. And I'll tell you another place that we can catch it later on. But, oh look, it's Mr. Fuji. Huh? You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House at the foot of this tower. Luckily we just get out of here like this. Now let's talk to Mr. Fuji here. Junior. Your Pokemon quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. And we get the Pok Flute. Upon hearing the Pok Flute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. So now we have this Pok Flute which can awaken Pokemon. But, that's it for this episode. It was really short, really quick, and just to the point. because on the next episode of Pokemon Yellow, but before then, I'm going to off-screen all those trainers right there on the route right next to Lavender Town, and a couple that I've missed before Lavender Town, just after the Rock Tunnel, because I need just a little bit more experience. I'm going to off-screen them, and on the next Pokemon Yellow, we're actually going to be heading back to Celadon City, and finally taking on the Pokemon Gym there. So on the next Pokemon Yellow, we are going to head, like I said, to Celadon City and take on our 4th gym. See you then.